to Bright Horizons with
Deb and Jim.
Jim.
Good morning, everybody. Woo! Tambourine Tom, you know what that means.
We're back on
Happy
schedule.
Fantastic Friday. I love saying that.
See.
Happy Fantastic Friday. How is everybody?
Wunderbar.
Oh my. Okay, see, we're getting so fancy over here.
Throwing a little German.
I'll tell you, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hope you guys are having a great morning. And
I had a wonderful weekend last
I
weekend.
was just going to say, Jim was away.
Ocean
and
City, New Jersey.
He went to Ocean City. I want to hear about it. Tell me
Yeah,
about
that's
what
where
happened.
I grew up as a child. Every summer I spent there, so it was wonderful. That's when I fell in love with the ocean and the beach, and that's why I moved to Florida.
Of course.
Beautiful boardwalk.
And the weather was beautiful.
Yes, it
Not
was
1 ounce
perfect.
of rain while you were there.
No, it was
Okay.
perfect.
Great, perfect.
And spent time with all my family was there.
That's the key.
My
Spending time with your
beautiful
family.
niece Christina and her husband Keith and the two boys Sean and Timmy.
How nice.
And then Jean Marie flew up from here, and
Lovely.
my beautiful Gina Maria.
Gina
and
Maria.
with the 4 children, Chase
love when Jim talks
Caroline,
like that.
Christopher, and John Michael. And
Oh,
then
wow.
my dear sister who watches us, my beloved sister Angel. She and John were there, so it was a wonderful family get-together.
Hi, family. I love you all. Even though I haven't met you. You know,
My
when
sister
you-
keeps saying, I want to meet Deb.
I'm going to meet you,
So we
Angela. I
have to do that,
promise.
yes.
You're a doll. I know you already. You're spiritual, just like your brother Jim.
Yes.
But you know what? I thought about it. You went to Ocean City, and it brought back memories because growing up, we went to Seaside Heights, New Jersey.
Yes.
And I told you the bungalow, same bungalow every year, a couple of months, 2 months after school. And there was nothing like it.
Yes.
The boardwalk, the beautiful.
Under the boardwalk, down by the shore,
Under
the boardwalk.
We'll be having some
Some
fun
fun
under the boardwalk.
Did you ever
People
have fun on the
walking
boardwalk?
above under the boardwalk.
Did you ever
We'll
have
be
fun under the
falling in love.
boardwalk?
Oh yeah. I'm not going to say anything more.
Deb had fun under the boardwalk.
Well, fun could be a lot of things.
That was before Greg.
Yes. You know, remember when you would sit in the sand? My favorite thing to do on the beach as a young girl was that shoveling that bucket and making
That's a
sand
real young
castles.
girl. That was a real young
Yeah.
girl.
And you know, I used to pretend, it was so funny, and now that I think about it, children, we have such vivid imagination. I still do.
Yes.
And our imaginations run wild with us. And I remember taking my bucket and the shovel, and we'd make sand castles. But I don't know why I wanted to open up my own bakery. And I would make like these forms that look like cakes and whatever. Go figure, you know. But that's what entertained us as growing up, you know.
Yes. And you had to have the right consistency of sand with water
You most
and sand,
certainly
right?
did, otherwise it wouldn't stick properly, right? It wouldn't stick.
It was perfection.
Absolutely, a lot of fun. So I'm glad you had a good time.
And then I also saw my friend Margaret, who watches our show, and
Hi,
Joe.
Margaret. Hi,
and Joe.
Joe.
They live in Atlantic City in the summertime, so they came
Atlantic City is a great
to
place.
have lunch. Yeah, it was really fun.
Good.
And then I saw my dear cousins who watched the show, Nancy and
Hi.
Walter. So
Hi, everyone.
it was so good to see you again.
So glad you joined us too to watch us.
And while I was having lunch with Nancy and Walter, there was a Barry Manilow sighting.
Oh, really?
A couple at the table next to me thought I was Barry Manilow.
I was going to say, you know, I tell everybody, Jim, it's so true. Everything about you, and I love Barry Manilow. I adore his music. I love everything about him. He was in concert, and I was watching him on Facebook, and I kept saying
You thought of me, really?
the similarities are incredible.
Wow, that's
honest to
interesting.
God, and
I don't
it is
see it. It's
true.
funny, I don't see
You
it.
don't see it,
Yeah.
but trust me, I see it. A lot of other people do. You are.
But
You
the
could be
woman-
related to him. Maybe you're related to him.
I
You should
maybe
search.
long background.
Maybe, I don't know.
But the funny thing was, the woman
The
comes up
voice
to me.
too.
The woman came up to me at the table. She's leaving after having lunch, and she said, "Aren't you Barry Manilow?"
I love it.
And I wasn't sure if she was joking, so I didn't know what to say. So I
Oh
was
my
sort of
gosh.
hesitating. She said, "I love all the songs that you've written and
I
sung."
love it. I love it.
So I got such a wonderful compliment.
I write the songs that make
I know what it feels to be like a
young
celebrity.
girls sing. Well, you are a celebrity. You are a celebrity.
But
In every which way.
for her to take the time, which
I think that's awesome.
I always tell singers like Connie Francis, my friend Anna Nello,
Yeah.
they
yeah.
touch people's lives with their music.
They most
and it just
certainly
shows you.
do.
This woman who came up to me
Aw,
wanted to
I
tell me
love
that she
it.
loved my songs, and I
Well,
appreciate
Jim, I love your songs.
that.
And I really do. Can I have your autograph?
I was waiting for the woman to ask that.
I think that is
So it's gonna be-
fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, I
I
know.
would have been like, yeah, that is really, that goes to show you that what I say and what others, you've heard me say time and time
Yes.
again. You really have. So honestly, but you know, I also, before we say anything else, I want to thank you.
For what?
Our beautiful gift, the blanket that Jim, on our last
Oh,
show, Jim presented
anniversary.
Greg and I with a
Did you
gorgeous
snuggle
gift
under it together?
every day. I love it, love
Oh,
it,
it
love
brings
it.
you closer together.
I've
You're gonna
already
snuggle.
washed it because
Good, because of the lint.
the lint and all that. I washed it. It's downy fresh. It hangs over our couch
Oh,
with the
wow.
beautiful embroidery. Jim, thank you.
My pleasure.
I just adore it. Greg adores it, and we use it, and it's such a heartfelt gift, so
Yes,
generous.
I
and
wanted to give you something
that
special.
was so, and you know, I look at it every day. I have a smile on my face because I know when I get on that couch, I'm using that blanket.
35th
I
anniversary.
get cold, but thank you. I just want to thank you again.
It was
Love
my
it, love
pleasure.
it, love it.
I wanted to get something
Beautiful.
special because you're both very special to me.
Very, 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 very nice. We love it. So today's topic is I should say you know, it's Friday, people. Remember
right.
that.
Discussion versus argument.
There you go. What is discussion between an argument and a discussion? Think about that. Really think about that seriously.
We
You
all
know-
we all know some argumentative people.
Right,
And
right,
they're
right.
toxic. You just don't want to be around them because
Oh yeah.
if you say that's blue, I'll say no, that's green. If it's
Okay.
raining? No, it's not raining. Everything you say, they
I
have to say
know.
the opposite.
Both are nouns that involve people talking with one another, we
Yes.
know, and it's telling what they think, feel, or how they want to feel. But, you know, I don't know, the shade of meaning behind each word. Everybody, it's not what you say, I guess, it's how you say it.
Right. And the words you choose to say.
Absolutely. And an argument, I don't know, to me, words, they cut deep, you know,
They do.
they cut like a knife. And rather than jump the gun and listen, we're all human, I get it. I've done it. Hey, I'll put my hand up, I've done it.
You've argued?
Oh yeah, I don't like.
Our sweet Deb has argued?
I'm very sweet, but I you know, boy oh boy. Honestly, what I'm getting at is that I really just think about what you're going to say before it comes out of your mouth because words are cutting like a knife, and you know, an argument can mean a statement, a series of statements. It doesn't necessarily mean it's against something. It's more of a legal definition. You know.
Well, it's interesting because in court we use the term argument
Right,
to
right.
present a theory. It's
Right.
not argumentative
Right.
necessarily, but they chose that word when you're
Yeah.
going to present your argument, your
Yeah.
side of a case.
That's true.
So I
What
was
is your
thinking about
argument?
that. Yeah, I
Right.
was thinking about
I
that
thought
legal
about that being an
analysis.
attorney. Yeah, for you.
Yeah, oftentimes with arguments, someone wants to show that they're right. You know, that's
Yeah,
that's
it's
really
like
the
boom,
basis.
boom,
I'm
you know,
right.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
right. I'm right. I'm right.
But does it really matter? Discussing a topic, discussing anything in general, at least you know where you stand. And it
Yes.
gets discussed and it gets resolved. And you feel better because you both are on the same path. You're on the same page.
And the beauty of discussion is you're sort of collaborating, you're sharing ideas,
Yeah.
and then you're analyzing it, and then you'll reach a conclusion. You know,
Mhm.
it's not the same extent as when you're fighting. You know, argumentative
exactly.
is fighting.
And really, what do you accomplish? Think about it. What is really and truly accomplished when you argue? And it can get into a heated discussion.
Right.
Then once it does get into a heated discussion, you sit back and then you feel terrible. Why would you want to do that? And you have to have that in your soul until you know that you have to make it right.
Right. And I
You
think
know?
it's emotional. You know, arguing
Oh.
is a lot of emotion.
It is
Yes.
tremendous.
Yes.
That's a beautiful way of putting it. It's
Yeah,
true, what you
yeah.
just said. You know, discussions are always better than arguments because an argument is to find out who is right, as you said,
Right.
and a discussion is to find out what is right. You know.
Correct. Yeah.
But why argue at all? I mean, we do get challenged on a daily basis. We all know that by different things. And you know what makes more sense in getting everything out in the open, but discussing it.
And like you said
Discuss it.
before, that with the danger of argument is you could say things. The words, like you said, are very powerful.
Oh, mate,
You
very
can
much
say
so.
something that
Very-
someone would hurt someone very deeply,
And not
it would be
realize
hard to recover and mend that relationship
Right,
because
right.
of the words that you chose.
Right.
So
And
It-
words cut like a knife. And it doesn't matter who is right or wrong, but boy, what matters is the communication and the understanding. Oh my gosh. And you know, what is intended behind it all?
now, when you think of it, 35 years of marriage, You and Greg have had a lot of discussions over that time.
We have. I mean,
And that's
face.
the way to do it, have discussions, right?
We don't go to bed angry with one another. We just don't. That's something that we just don't do. We've done it in the past, yes, but then we realize, oh, we can't do
No,
this.
that's not healthy.
It's not healthy. I mean, let's face it. We're human, but we
Right.
discuss it now. And as we get older, too, more so now, I think our marriage is stronger now because we've learned so much. And
Right.
we've become stronger and we've become more knowledgeable. And we're more like, like a comfortable pair of sneakers,
Yes.
We're friends, we're buddies. I don't have to explain who I am anymore. He's always taken me for who I am, and I've always taken him for who he is.
And Greg
Faults
has,
and what have
and
you.
I'm sure Greg has perfected the art of saying, yes, dear, yes, dear, yes, dear.
He'll say, yes, honey bunny.
Oh, yes, honey bunny. That's even
Yes,
better.
honey bunny. No, I mean, I will always, and the thing of it is, I want for him what he wants from me. I want to see him happy. And,
Right,
when
both of
he
you.
hurts, I hurt. And,
Right.
and I'll always run things by him. I'll say, even when it comes down to like the bank account, I'll say, I want to show you where we stand. This is what do you think we should do?
Right.
I like to let him know at all times because he's not the hands-on
Right.
communicator. He's laid back. But what Greg does, he's an observer, and believe me, he takes a lot in. He may be quiet, but don't let him fool you. He's an observer. And he appreciates it, and in return, he gives me the same respect. He'll never say or do something without me being aware of it. Not that he has to say, Mommy, may I, or Honey,
Right.
may I? It's not
Right.
like that. But, it's communication, it's discussion, having respect for the other person's feelings. Look, what do you think of this idea? Do you think it's okay? Should I do this? What do you think I should say? How should I say it? Blah, blah, blah.
Okay,
You
now I'm thinking about marriages and potential for
Right.
argument. Okay, so when
Absolutely.
you're driving in a car and Greg is driving, and you're not sure where you are, will he ask for directions? Because men say, "I know where I'm going. I'm not going to ask for directions."
No, actually, I'm worse with directions. Greg's good.
Really?
Oh, yeah. If I drive, he'll say, honey, remember it's the next slide up. I'll say, I know. And then sometimes I'm thinking to myself, did I really know that?
Because it's
But
notorious.
no, he's really, really
it's
good
it's
with
notorious for
directions.
men to say,
Yeah.
"I know where I'm going. I don't need to ask for directions."
And I don't know. I just, but then I'm the type of person that if I need to get in front of a car and there's a lot of traffic behind, I'll just open my window and I'll say, "Excuse me, may I get in front of you?"
Right.
I always do
Right.
that. It's just me.
Well,
But
that's courteous.
oh
Courtesy.
yeah, always. I'll never just because you don't know the reflexes. Oh my God!
Sure.
Boom! There goes the car. No,
Right.
no light accident. You don't want that. So either way, to try to realize that circumstances at the moment and why it's being presented the way it is.
Right.
Basically.
Right.
Words do cut deep. So discussions are nice because you can speak with one another. Hi, Jim. How are you?
Just fine, thanks today. It's a
That's
beautiful
great.
day.
Doesn't Jim look so handsome? Look at this bow tie. I love the whole attire.
Thank you.
I love every time I see you, I have to look at the details in his
tie.
bow tie. I love it, love it,
I
love
have
it.
to admit, I have hundreds of bow ties.
He does.
I've
He
collected
does.
over the
And
over
I
the
think they're
years.
awesome. They're so, so, so attractive.
Thank you,
I just
thank
think
you.
they're great.
Thank you. And look at who we have
You
here
too.
again, our beautiful Jaja curls.
Aw. That's just a Deb
And I
look.
always love Deb's necklaces and her earrings. Look at
Aw,
those. Those are
thank
large
you.
hoops.
They're large hoops, yeah. These are.
Oh, there's even stones on
yeah,
them.
there's diamonds.
Wow.
And then there's diamonds. Yeah.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Oh, a kiss on the lips, maybe
Be
quite continental, but diamonds are a girl's best friend. All right. I don't know. Diamonds are their girl's best friend. To me, not so much. Yes, they may to others, but I never.
But that's a good way to heal an argument is for Greg to give you diamonds, right?
I would much rather. There was a time that that meant a lot. The flowers and the
Right.
cards and the this and the that. But I'm so much more practical now.
Yes.
I would rather him save the money and let's be practical. Don't buy me a card. I love it. I'll keep it. I'll save it. But
Just to demonstrate his love for you. Say,
right,
"I
I'd
love
rather you say I love you.
yes.
That came from you,
Right, right.
and that means more to me. It really does. And
That's
I mean, I'm
interesting
not
how-
materialistic. I never have been.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like nice things? We all do.
That's interesting how over
But-
the years you evolve.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You most certainly do.
And a relationship evolves.
Absolutely. And this times I want to knock the hell out of Greg. I'm like, I gotcha.
I can't see
And
you
he
losing.
wants to know.
I
No, I'm
can't
only
see you
joking.
losing your temper.
No. I'm. You know what? I will start to cry rather than anything else. That's just the kind of person I am. I'm a little too emotional.
And then the eye
because-
makeup runs.
Yeah. And when
Don't
I'm-
cry, Deb. We don't want the eye makeup to run.
Oh, no, Paul. Oh my! And I don't wear waterproof mascara either.
Oh, so it's all black raccoon eyes.
And it is mascaras. People say, "Do you wear false eyelashes?" I don't. There's nothing false that I
Oh,
wear.
you have
except-
nice long eyelashes.
What's a mascara?
Well, I see that. I never noticed those.
But yeah.
See, there's no false eyelashes on Deb.
I've often thought about trying them, but with my luck, I'd blink my eye and they'd
Right,
fall
they'd-
off.
oh, they'd fly-
And it would happen like at
fly-
a meeting or
fly-
something in my
yeah,
soup.
it's- Right.
Oh my gosh.
See, we're having a good discussion about makeup.
Okay, we're talking about discussing and arguing. I remember the days too when I would wear a pantyhose, and oh my God, the days have changed. Boy, I can't
Especially well in
stand
Florida
that.
with the heat.
Oh, please! I mean,
Right.
I remember they come in that little egg carton.
Right. Yes, I remember seeing that in the supermarket.
And and then of course long nails, brand new pair of pantyhose. You put them on, there's a big run, boom.
Those were
So-
called legs,
They
weren't
were
they?
called
That's-
legs, yeah,
That's
they
why
had
they
the
had the
commercial-
egg.
yeah.
L apostrophe E G G S.
Right,
That's why they had the
right,
egg
right.
container. Wow. Good marketing, right?
I know,
I still
right?
remember that.
They're marketing. Like I said, I love commercials. I always have. They're meaningful. Not all, but you know, I look deep into the commercial and what it's really all about.
Yeah, but speaking of commercials, I'm creating some new ones for my Legends Radio. So
Yay!
next few weeks they'll be perfected and then released, and I'll play them here on the
I
show.
love it. Remember, Legend 100.3 FM radio.
Yes.
You could stream it on your cell phone. You could stream it on your laptop. You
Yes.
could stream it anywhere.
Just look for
You'll hear Jim's
legendsradio.com.
commercials, and they're
Yes.
wonderful. Highly recommend to listen.
And-
Legends 100.3 is a great,
Yeah, beautiful
nostalgic.
music.
Oh, and they
Love songs. That's what I like about it.
they're
Beautiful love
absolutely
songs.
beautiful. I was listening to it this morning coming in. I listened to it a lot.
Yes.
It's very soothing, relaxing music.
You know, one of my favorites is Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.
Oh,
That's what you are. Unforgettable.
Though near or far.
Why did we forget the words?
When Natalie Cole
What?
sings that
Oh,
with
her
her father.
dad. Isn't that wonderful? You know, Unforgettable is a very, very dear song to me because when my father passed away, and I tell you, it's, and you know me, I look at signs,
Right.
signs and everything. I happened to be in a convenience store the 2 nights after my father passed away, and the song that he loved was Unforgettable.
Oh, really?
One of the songs.
Did
Frank
it come on
Sinatra.
Did it come on?
No, what happened was I was standing in line. I was
Right.
playing the lottery,
Right.
and behind me was a gentleman who just came over to me. He says, "Here, honey, you go in front of me." No, how do you say it? He was in front of me. He wanted me. He goes, the line's on. He goes, "You go in front of me." He says,
How
"Maybe
sweet.
you'll win." And then all of a sudden, he starts singing "Unforgettable."
Oh my gosh.
As God is my witness, and I don't take that lightly. I
Wow.
knew right away that was a sign. So
right.
that song means everything in the world to me. Unforgettable.
Sure.
And I'll never forget. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. I remember going home and saying, "Greg, you're not going to believe this." The night before, I was taking a bath, and I had heard this song on the radio, "Unforgettable," and I had it in my mind because I love Nat King Cole.
Yes.
And also, Nat King Cole happens to be the artist who sang, you know, "They Tell Us We're Not Too Young." That was my
Right.
parents' wedding song.
Oh wow.
So I do listen to Nat King Cole. I
Yes.
love his music. He's
Yes.
a wonderful legend, and it's so ironic. I was listening to the Unforgettable. I'm in line the next day,
Ah.
or the following day,
Right. And he
and
starts
this is a
singing
complete
it.
stranger. And
Right.
I'm thinking, oh my
Your
word.
father was communicating through him.
Right. And so anyway, I just got goosebumps. I had to share that. But.
And then did you win? Did you win the lottery on that ticket?
No, I said,
Okay.
"Dad, I thought you were gonna."
So,
No, but honest to God, that is a true
so
story. I
that kind
promise.
man might have won the lottery because he let
Hey,
you in
listen,
before him.
that's okay. I hope he did. You know, it's
But life is
you lie-
interesting, isn't it? Like
very
that? Those things
interesting.
that happen.
And you always reflect back and you say,
Yes.
"Why did I hear that? Why did they say that? Or how come this? How come that?" I always look for signs. I don't even look; they just happen. I saw a feather the other day,
Yeah.
and I was thinking of my mom.
Yeah. And not only was that man being courteous, but then he starts to sing the song that has such meaning for you.
Jim, it was
Wow.
unbelievable, and I mean so unbelievable. But
Beautiful.
you know,
Beautiful story. Thank you for sharing it with
yes,
us.
yes, I'll always remember that deep in my heart.
Very touching, yes.
Yes.
beautiful for our discussion topic because it's a topic of discussion.
Now, whose birthday is it today?
Robin,
Robin, happy birthday
to
to you.
you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Robin. Happy birthday to you. Robin's
And many more. As you know, Robin works
with
Jim.
me, and she was
she's
here at my birthday party, if you
Yes,
remember.
she was.
Tall blonde,
beautiful girl inside and out.
and a
Robin, we wish you a happy
and
birthday.
she's been my right hand. I couldn't operate my office without her. So
She's been
thank you,
with Jim
Robin.
for many of years.
Yes.
So she's a doll.
And
Happy
she's-
birthday.
she's
I hope
gonna
she's
be-
doing something fun today.
And she's spending it with her new granddaughter, so that's wonderful.
Excellent.
Yes.
Have fun, Robin.
Yes.
She's a great gal.
We appreciate you. Yes.
Yeah. Do we have any jokes?
Oh, we always have jokes, don't we?
Yeah, of course. You know, I was reading. I love to laugh. We all like to laugh. I don't know. This is kind of cute, but I'll read it too. It's a maintenance matter.
A maintenance matter. Okay.
A husband frantically calls hotel management from his hotel room.
Okay.
Please come fast. I'm having an argument with my wife.
Uh-oh, an argument.
See?
See how appropriate for this
Uh-huh.
topic.
And she says that she'll jump out of the window of the hotel. Please come fast. The manager responded, Sir, that's a personal matter.
Let's see if the audience likes that. I guess they did.
Oh, I don't know. Silly. What about a mutual agreement?
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's in our topic.
Okay, within our
Yeah,
topic,
after you have a discussion, you reach an
Yes.
agreement, a mutual
in
agreement.
the middle of an argument,
Okay.
a man said to his wife, I don't know how you could be so stupid
Oh, I
and
don't like
so
that.
beautiful all at the same time.
I don't like the word stupid, but
Well,
okay.
I'm sorry. That's
Okay.
what that I
Okay.
don't either, to be honest.
Right.
But this is that's
Okay.
not us now. Okay.
Okay. And what did the wife say?
The wife. The wife responded calmly, Allow me to explain.
Okay.
The good Lord made me beautiful, so you would be attracted to me.
Right.
And he made me stupid, so I would be attracted to you.
Did the audience like that? I think they did. Thank you, audience. It is cute. That's a cute one. He deserved that back for calling her stupid.
I love it. I'm sorry. I made the first one, maybe not so much. This is funny though.
Yes, that's
and
a great one.
I really got these because of the discussion of
Right.
discussing and arguing.
Right.
So there you go. That's our jokes for the day. If you have any fun, that's funny. It's good to laugh, isn't it?
And as always,
Marie
way
Pinchman.
muddy, way muddy. Remember that song?
Way muddy, way muddy.
It's an Italian
I
song.
love her so much.
Yes.
Marie, you know how much we
Marie,
love
we
you.
love you. Out of my mind and into your heart. And remember, Marie painted that on the cover. Isn't that beautiful? So not only is she
She's
a talented
extraordinary. She
writer,
really
but she's a
is.
talented artist. Well, I looked through here because I always like to find a topic that's relevant.
I know you
And she
do.
actually has an essay called The Power of Words, which you
Ooh,
mentioned. Words,
I love that. I love that.
words are so important. So let's hear a little bit about the wisdom from our dear friend Marie. Words can make or break us, right?
We just said that. That's so true.
Words can change our lives. Words affect people and nations.
Wow.
It's not always what we say, but how we say it.
how we say it.
Words can destroy or nurture creativity. Kind words can wipe away years of hate. Words can haunt all of our lives. Words can't be taken back, which is true. That's why
Very
I
true.
always say, think before you speak, because you can't take the words back.
Amen.
It's impossible to love someone and curse them at the same time.
Oh my
It's
goodness,
true.
yes, so true.
Perhaps you think you've said all there is to say, or that no one is listening anyway.
Oh, I love this.
Then you meet someone who has read your words or remembered a bit of advice you gave them many
Mhm.
years ago. Suddenly you feel your life has purpose again. Love is a four-letter word that can work magic.
Yes.
Let's use our words carefully. Thank
Marie,
you, Marie.
that is so apropos. Beautiful. I love it, love it, love it.
And we
How spot
appreciate
on.
yes, and we appreciate all of your wisdom and all of that advice. Thank
You have been a part of our show from the
Yes.
beginning, Marie, and we just love every single essay of yours. It's just so heartfelt and so appreciative. I mean, really, it just does a lot to your soul.
And Marie,
That's perfect for our
I know,
discussion.
and Marie continues to write because as you all know,
I know.
I'm the editor of the PJ Community
That's right.
News, and Marie is a contributing essayist, and I love her essays and her thoughts. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Marie.
Absolutely.
And what a
You know,
difference.
we want to always, always make your day bright. You know that we love being here with you. We always say to you, continue to keep your horizons
Yes,
bright
right.
because it's important. And not every day is going to be a
Positivity.
bright day, but
Positivity.
that's why we do what we do. And you hear us say it all the time. And, you know, you may say, oh, please forget it. I'm not in the mood. Try.
Yes.
And you'd be surprised what can happen when you try. One little word from somebody, one little something can happen to turn it all around for you.
And we've had some positive feedback lately about our show, so we thank you.
Yes, and we
Yes,
thank you for
we
all the
appreciate,
texts,
yes, the
private
comments,
messages.
texts, yes.
You're all wonderful, and Jim and I are just blessed. And I know one thing: I love this man, and I'm blessed to have you in my life.
And I feel the same way about you.
And I think God
Yes.
is wonderful. You know, I said to myself, and I say to myself every day, I do not want to count my worries. I want to always count my blessings because
Yes.
you know what? Worries are going to be there, but your blessings are far more important.
Yes.
Count your blessings,
Because
not your problems, not your worries, because you know what? Everything eventually works itself out
that's
the
true.
way it should.
And we have so many blessings.
And
to
when you
appreciate
have the
them.
close
Yes.
connections of wonderful friends,
Right.
wonderful family,
Right.
you know, and I love all my family, and that goes out to my siblings, my cousins. You know who you are.
Yes.
I love you all so much. I have so many. I have a big family, so
Yes.
you all know who you are who watch us, as Jim does, and we just love you. So, with that being said, you
What a
know what
difference
that
a day
means.
makes,
What
right?
a difference a day makes, and that means we're gonna end with our signature song. What a difference a day makes.
24 little hours
brought the sun and the flowers where there used to be rain. What a difference a day makes.
And the difference is you and you and you.
You better believe you make a difference. Have a wonderful, fantastic Friday.
Yes, and we'll look
And
forward
God
to seeing you
bless
next
you.
week.
See you next week, everybody.
Remember to keep-
Mwah! Remember to keep your
horizons bright.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks for sharing our videos, and thanks for watching the video. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you.